Hey everybody, and good morning. So, lots going on today. We're going to be streaming The Cat Lady, as you can see, with this little thing right next to me. That's the wrong direction. Here we go, right there. It's going to be a point-and-click adventure, which apparently is very rated M for mature. So, heads up for that. In fact, I should probably put that in my info. People can find that. Yeah, and later on we're going to play Final Fantasy VIII. But this game is going to be really scary. Unfortunately for me, I have to look at my overlay as I play it because there's no way to get it out of its tiny 800 by 600 box, which is too bad. So to get it a little bigger, I'm just going to actually watch myself play almost over my overlay just to get it a little bit bigger. But no reason to talk about it. Let's go. Let us go. Let's see. Where did I put that video game? There it is. So move you over here. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. I'm sorry. I have to do this real quick. It's a hot one today, so if I sweat a bit, it's because I'm sweaty. Yeah. Violence and gore, sexual content, all that good stuff. My favorite stuff. Alright, pop you out. Get over here, please. Thank you. And cover my own face. Perfect.
My name is Susan Ashworth.
Shit. It's gonna be a
I
pain
live
in the
alone
butt,
in
guys.
this old two-bedroom flat.
Sorry, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Over here. Okay.
I rarely go outside.
Damn it! I can't find a space for my chat box. This is horrible. Alright. We'll have to make do with this. Sorry about this, guys.
Outside.
Absolutely killing the atmosphere.
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true. But I don't like people's company. Not
Fair
lately,
enough.
anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly. But they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me,
Teacup,
as
that's
if
so
he
cute.
knew. Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course. Prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems.
Okay.
But I've taken 34 of them. All I could find in the cupboard. And now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down.
Is someone gonna come take care of Teacup?
Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Well. Oh, shit, I forgot to record. That's okay. She's in Elysium. Oh. Maybe this isn't a point-and-click adventure. Hold on. Just gotta fix one thing. There we go. I kind of don't want to walk. Go back. There's still time. Press up to open interaction menu. Cycle through available options with up and down. Press enter to confirm. I wonder if I can change that. I feel strangely drawn to this place. I must find a way to unlock this padlock and get inside. Okay. Interesting. Man. She's not dead. This is actually London. So, this is what it always looks like. Ah. I can't go any further. The ambulance is blocking access to the tunnel exit. Maybe there is no exit at all. Let's see what's inside. It's locked. Okay, we're doing a bad job so far.
Huh? What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
Is that me? It's me, my cold dead body right in front of me. What is it doing here? I'm hoping that goes away soon. I'll better take it with me. Not long ago, even a key wouldn't open my mouth. Huh. Now I find there was one inside it. Sure enough. Can I not interact with myself anymore? Hey Emily, how you doing? Great to see you this morning. What up? Yeah, this is my time. Saturday, Sunday, 7 a.m. I play these weird-ass adventures, and I've keyed on a good one here. I want to see if I can get rid of these hints. I'm sick of that crap. It seems I can't open up any kind of settings without doing this. Oh, it closed the game. You piece of crap. Oh boy. Adventures in streaming. Since I have no option, I'm going to assume it goes away. Thanks, I appreciate it. Anyone watching me on video on demand, being joined by Sticking Points, very good streamer. Give her a follow if you like. Ooh, and I have a second viewer. And I like what they did with the colors in this game. Looks really cool. At this point, I pretty much have to assume everything I see is a metaphor. So. Is that Mike Patronus? Switch underneath says emergency power switch. Danger. There's definitely something there. Can't tell for sure, but it looks like a switch. Not strong enough. Okay. Too long a sacrifice can make a stone of the heart. Would it take another sacrifice to turn it back? Maybe I'm being silly. This is just some old machinery after all. Oh, hey, cat. My own cat just showed up. Great timing. How strange. There doesn't seem to be a single switch or button on this machine. How do you turn it on? Sacrifice. What you say? I wonder if maybe some of that rubble had something I could use to pry off those planks. This is a 10-hour game. Can you believe 10 hours? No. Can I hold shift to run? Control? No. Weird. I don't think I can go back through the woods. Through the field. There's nothing in there. Why does her heart... Is her heartbeat part of this puzzle? No, I think maybe this audio is just restarting. Her intent was to creep me out. You pulled it off. Alright, I'll follow the deer. Oh, I'm gonna find the deer dead and I'm gonna have to take its antlers, aren't I? Oh, man. This is not where I came from. This is totally different. It's me again. My dead body hanging from a tree. I should be scared, but I just feel empty. Wait, what's that shiny thing on her neck? Is that a key? The body is too high. I can't reach. Rope is tied into a knot. It would take me hours to undo this knot. You got time. Door's bolted from the other side. Okie dokie.
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
What a gruesome display. At least it's not my head stuck in the bars. You don't seem to mind all the other gruesome images of yourself. It's locked. Okay. It seems backtracking is a mechanic in this game. Is the game slowing down or is it me? I don't think it's me. I am dropping frames. That's no good. I don't like to drop frames, if I can help it. But I've backtracked so much. Good. We have our first actual puzzle. To follow this crow? Seems right. Ah. That's better, I guess. Who's done this? Is there anybody else here? I'm on the other side of that door, aren't I? I look like I'm just sleeping. Empty. Hmm.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Great choices. Should I be glib? I think this could be the glib run. We'll see. Death?
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not Death?
No, I am not. Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
What is this place?
What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from.
My cat?
Cherish every single little breath
More
you
cats?
take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
Jesus Christ.
A lonely seashore.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I
It's out of
wasn't
order.
going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Is she really here? Maybe this is all just a dream after all.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
I still don't know
I
who you are.
still don't really know who you are.
Sorry,
I
Dragon Age
go
makes me
by
read things out loud.
many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me, but there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me.
Is there anyone else here? Shit, sorry.
Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I knew what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
I was in a really good mood this morning, and yeah, no more of that.
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows? I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
I have no reason to live. Please just let me go. I don't want to say that.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special, just like you, only in a slightly different way.
No, I'm just gonna leave. I guess not. Why did you choose
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your
Is this anime?
purpose
This
in
sounds
life
like anime.
when you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer, and those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality.
What?
You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
Oh, okay. It's a video game.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
I'm doing it for your own good. Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me. You will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
That's weird. They don't usually let me repeat
It's
stuff.
blackmail. You can't do that.
Okay. I thought there
I'm
might have been more
doing
to
it
it.
for your own good. Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me. You will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Is she going to talk through my cat?
Susan,
I have the feeling the Queen of
see
Maggots is
this
going to talk to me
door
through my
here?
cat.
Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me. Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
What's this about? Yeah, if you just came back, I've just been consigned by the Queen of Maggots to destroy 5 parasites. I play Susan, the cat lady, who has killed herself. She's extremely depressed and suicidal and just doesn't want to face the rigors of life anymore. And she had a very good speech, which, based on what I've heard about those with deep depression and suicidal thoughts, was more or less the thought process, the feelings. This is not going to be a happy game. There's not going to be a lot of smiles coming out of this game. No. Yeah, this is going to be the art style all the way through. So, it's going to be a 10-hour game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Crowbar. We Half-Life now. Crucified all alone in one place that's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. As useful as these things can be, there's nothing I can do with a crowbar here. Yeah, poor cat lady.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
Yeah, you seem like a real straight shooter.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
So the Queen of Maggots keeps telling me that I'm going to find redemption in this, getting rid of these parasites, but I don't see how that's going to happen for Susan.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
I'm with
See
you.
those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said,
That's
it's
what I
just
said.
a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
Tell me about the sacrifice of blood.
Like I said, it's just a formality. On your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that
Okay.
how you used to say it?
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far.
Don't turn into maggots.
I've never been.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this represents a person. No?
Strange. The flame seems strong and steady, but there is no smoke.
See if other candles say anything else. Nope. Let's go with number 2.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
No.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
Did Susan see that, or just me? Seems all my fears were justified.
What the? How did I get back here?
I do like the music. It's kind of fun. It's a bit jazzy. This looks really nice. This is a nice image. I have my crowbar now. Help. Help me. What? Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. This is amazing. This is how you do credits. Hell yeah. That's an eye-opener, no doubt. Freaking hell. Jeez, indeed. That is the most underselling title of all time. Oh, the cat lady. That looks cute. Maybe I'll buy that and play that later. It's only $1. Jesus. I thought it was going to be some fun platformer or me and my cat going to collect coins and shit.
I do enjoy fine art.
No.
Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patience are my canvas.
How did I get here?
But my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
Confusing
No.
me.
It's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will.
Doctor, I love your wall
As soon
flare.
as we've done this little assessment, okay, you probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help.
Don't show this to anybody. Any kid
Also,
ever.
as
Don't
a
show this
nurse
game.
yourself,
No.
you know
I
there's
shouldn't play this game.
always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know?
That's not... No,
I will
okay.
answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Oh, okay. Maybe that's the future.
Keep
No.
awake, Doctor.
I don't know.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan.
Hi, Susan. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience
Feel
extreme
lucky.
tiredness and lethargy
Blessed.
for a
Hashtag
couple of
blessed.
days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything.
Hey, it's the nurse from
Take care,
Daredevil.
Susan.
Looks just like her.
Yeah? Please, don't try to speak.
what's her name?
What did you say?
Rosa Mendez? That's not her.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No, no, no. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Iron those scrubs. I don't want to be pushy, but I was kind of hoping for more cat.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
Did she phone in
I'm
her
sorry.
audio?
I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so
With that
lucky.
heart rate, I should be
It's
dead.
crazy.
125,
You
holy shit.
doing what you'd done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Don't come back. Don't come back.
Bad dream?
I don't know. There's going to be a lot of what just happened. There's been like 30 in the first hour. This is a 10-hour game. I think I probably should marathon this game. I feel like if I have any breaks, I'm going to forget some of this weird shit. And it's going to be important later. Yeah, a really bad one.
A really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all. Not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course. And as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The
Language.
whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
Did she kill her? Is the nurse a murderer? Is the nurse a parasite? Is that where we're going with this?
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone
Kitty.
else.
Great
You're
time.
here
Hi.
a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
So I have immortality. I bet this lady's trying to kill me. There's my cat's butthole. And she's going to be frustrated to find she can't kill me.
What?
I'm immortal if you missed it earlier.
Well, how much do you remember?
I I took some
It's my cat
pills,
scratching something. If you
and
can't
I
hear.
fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then
I'm not gonna tell her about what I saw.
I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
I think we need to work you into a different unit. I don't think you're quite cut out for this particular job.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X.
Bullshit.
He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at
The
getting
name's
into your head.
Dr. Herring.
You know what I'm
Dr.
saying?
Red Herring.
He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just
That's a
calls him
name.
Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr.
'Cause you
X
killed
got
her.
her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her.
Bullshit,
Probably
you killed
paid
her.
her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you.
This
and
game
you
is really
just
easy.
Open up and tell
No
him
sweat.
everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people. But he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills. Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently, she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Just my cat.
Maybe. Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Because he's dead and you murdered him, you murderer. I'm worried this is going to restart that whole long conversation about him, but we'll try it.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X.
Can I skip this?
He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive.
Damn it.
Some doctors
Oh,
won't
well.
even say hello to you, but
Mental
Dr.
break.
X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money.
It's weird that they let me
I don't know
redo
how
some
these
dialogue
things
but not
work,
others.
But
I
it must
think
have been
that's-
enough to shut her
Maybe
up.
it's a bug, I'm not sure.
I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
Oh, I laugh all the time.
He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean?
You know what? Let me spend some time with the Googles. The cat lady, skip dialogue. This will be important later.
Things and we haven't.
Ah, spacebar.
Sure, I think... I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Doctor, I'm having some anxiety over the picture hanging just above my head. You see, it's fucking terrifying. And, get rid of it. And, can we get some proper lighting in this room as well? And you smell weird. Am I writing Susan's past, or am I just making shit up? I'll say I had no father.
I was brought up without a father.
I understand he wasn't there when you were growing up. Can you tell me why? What happened to him?
He committed suicide. He was acting strange all week. Sometimes he wouldn't say a single word all day. Then he'd get very angry all of a sudden. Always about something silly that didn't really matter. I was 8. My 9th birthday was in a month. We had a gun in the house. A rifle. It was in a box on top of the wardrobe, so I couldn't reach it. I wasn't even supposed to know about it, but I did. I woke up one night when I heard some strange noises. I sneaked up to the living room and saw my father take the rifle out of the box. I followed him as he went downstairs to the cellar.
Nope. Oh, no, don't, no. Okay. Oh, come on.
I will always remember the sound that gun made, and the sound of my father's brain splattered all over the cellar wall.
A tragic event indeed, especially for a child to witness. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
I'll say I had a good
I
mom.
can't complain. My mum was great. She did her best to make up for the loss of my father. Me and her,
This is
we
cool.
were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. Her forever broken heart finally gave up. But she did give me a wonderful childhood, despite everything that happened. I will always love her for that.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
It's a clip-on hospital wristband. It's got my name, date of birth, and hospital number on it. Just looking at this pillow makes me wonder how many people have died with their heads on it. Oh, come on. Susan. I'm sure it's been washed many times since then, but it still sends a chill down my spine. Come to think about it, I nearly died here myself. Wait, I did die for a moment, didn't I? I don't really want to sleep here. I'm not tired anyway. $10:08. Take lots of gloves. They're quite heavy, actually. It's a bit clunky. I don't know what that did, but we're going to do it. It's a toilet door. It's the loo.
Hello? I guess I should wait my turn. Hello? I guess I should wait my turn.
It's a list of drugs for patient inside room 2. I guess that's me. A lot of sedatives. Stuff they're giving me could knock out a horse and give it a headache for a week too. Could also cause hallucinations and paranoia. How bizarre, why would they want to give me all that? I'm not crazy, I know that for sure. If anyone's crazy here, it's someone who put me on all this medication for no good medical reason. A bunch of chrysanthemums, I hate flowers. Side room 2, they must be keeping another suicidal nutcase in there.
I've got enough gloves in my pocket. There's no need to take more.
Let's turn on all the hot water. It's a list of drugs for patients inside room 1. Ann Burton, 35. She's taking lots of sedatives and has a long history of drug abuse. She's taking methadone for heroin withdrawal. At the bottom of the page is a note saying she's actually a private patient who's staying here out of her own free will. Lucky. Beezy. Oh no, her head disappeared. The parallax scrolling isn't functioning quite accurately. I bet she thinks those red rim glasses make her look attractive. I know her kind all too well, completely dedicated to her job, yet totally brainless and close-minded. She's awfully judgy. Can I make a phone call?
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, all right?
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
You look pretty busy. It's a discharge letter for Anne Burton, currently a patient inside room 1. Seems she has admitted herself. Yep.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you
Nice.
are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Please do not touch these. They are all...
I was only...
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Hey guys, what's up?
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
Just let me go,
Just
asshole.
let me go, asshole.
There's no need for that attitude, ma'am. We're just doing our job here.
Is that your excuse for being a brainless fascist
calls
son
him
of
a
a
fascist.
bitch? You're taking away my freedom. Are you going to hit me next?
These precautions are for your own safety, ma'am. Now, if you'll excuse us, we've got a job to do.
Yeah, standing on the corner, looking stupid. Don't get too tired, will you? Bastards.
I'm glad I chose that one. Must be the patient from 2. I thought I was from 2. I thought she was from 1. Another suicidal patient. Strange, she looks like someone I know.
Hi, are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I miss her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Anne Burton.
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother, you little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Would it have been on her discharge paperwork? Probably. Oh, good. Broken glass. That's exactly what we need in a suicide ward. That's fantastic. The mirror is cracked. A large shard of glass is lying on the side. Love my hot water. Please stop writing messages on the mirror. While we are currently experiencing difficulties maintaining high level of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff, we ask all patients to be considerate and help us lead. Please tidy. Whatever I can do to help Velasque. I'm here for the world. Yes. Yes. Can I take this shard? No? If they find it on me, they'll think I'm a complete psycho. But it might be useful too. I'll risk it. Cool. How you doing, Velasque? Missed a lot of my Dragon Age stuff. I'm getting pretty well into it. I'm into Orzammar. It's rather filthy, sure. Come on. Ew. Dudes. Okay, well. That was a first gaming experience for me, where I can actually use a turlet. Usually I just find ammunition or health ampules in toilets, but, I'll just drop a piss. Aisle? What the hell is that? Look at that. The hot water... I didn't even notice the hot water put that up. That's awesome. No, we're good. Can I look at the mirror again? No. Eileen. Maybe that's it. Bin. There's lots of discarded medication pots in there. Take one of these pots. What can I use it for? Interesting. I assume she wrote that. She said the name haunts her. I didn't think Eileen was a particularly beautiful name. It's not terrible, but okay.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Is EIL in any of these?
Elizabeth.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I've already read all that stuff. Yeah, I thought maybe Elizabeth. I'm thinking it's Eileen, but I don't know. Nope, no clues in here. Maybe just keep guessing? Yeah, maybe. Let's try it.
If you really are a friend, you will the name...
But I know it. Alice.
No, leave me... If you really are the name...
But I know it. Joan.
No, leave me...
Maybe there's more information in here.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
Feeling a bit woozy.
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Maybe we can get the paperwork. Yeah, I think this is part of the puzzle to distract her for getting the paperwork. Yeah.
Anne Burton, born in 1975.
Let me just check your name band quickly. Miss Ashworth, I think you got a little confused there. Drink this liquid now. It'll make you all better.
I'll take the drugs.
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Word? ASH. Oh yeah. Now we're having a good time. Oh man, they gave me the real shit. What the fuck? Is this the machine I bled on earlier? With my awesome cut-off arm? Nope. Hardest of nopes. Let's go in my room. I'm scared. Nope, I don't think I quite want to lay down just yet. So hard to concentrate. Is this thing filled with drugs? Can't go any farther. What the fuck is that noise? Let me just remind myself what the letters in the bathroom were. And I'll go lie down. Oh, they're gone. I think it was A and SH, maybe? Nice and comfy. Yeah, I think it's A and SH.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here. Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
Okay. Oh, Christ. Okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe, I fill the medical pot with water. Do the old switcheroo. Okay, I can't use it with the sink, huh? Okay. Alright. Now that I have more letters, let's see if I can, get this done.
If you really are of the
But I know...
Sheila! Ah, very good.
Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart. Do you know how to get out of here?
We're not supposed to get out. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favorite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see.
Yeah, she's definitely chasing the dragon.
What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it. I drink it down, and my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there.
Okay.
Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Yes, it's all fine. It's just hard to wait, you know? They said I can have it. You know, yeah? So I wait here. Don't want to miss it. That nurse promised it to me. The one with the red glasses. But I think it's been 3 hours already. Why are they late? Do you think something happened? Do you think she changed her mind? Because I swear if she did, I will hurt myself again. I swear to God, I will hurt myself again.
I'm sure they'll be here in a minute. They're probably just very busy, that's all.
I guess I have to enable her I guess I have to switcheroo the medicine that Red Rim glasses give to me and give her the stuff she wants. Yeah. Yeah, I need her armband to get the hell out of here.
Feel like sharing? What's your name?
There is nothing to share. Everyone died. Everyone. And my treat, my red stuff, it's not the same. I keep lying to myself. I'm a mean little liar. Always have been. This vein, you see, it goes straight to my heart. That's why it hurts so much. I wish I could, just one more time. But it's all lost now. Everything. I was always happy to settle for a consolation prize, you know?
How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
But that would be like a favor to you, yeah?
Well, technically, you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return, though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff.
Okay.
What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Maybe I was wrong.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes.
Maybe
Go.
I have to...
Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Poor woman.
So maybe I was wrong. Maybe I do have to take the drugs and get blood from the heart thing. Use my Why do I have all these gloves? Yeah, I think I'm right.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I think it's time. Can you...
And
Let me just check in. Miss Ashworth, I think you got... Drink this liquid now. That's a good. You'll feel... Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
No, stop. Alright, we have some red. Gross.
The drugs have worn off, but I can't let...
No.
I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they... You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
Cool. I don't like flowers. I don't care what they smell like. She really hates flowers.
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, all right? Please do not. They are...
Yeah?
If you were looking for something...
Thanks.
Okay. Can I just give this to her? No? Maybe I do have to return to my bed. Ooh, let's check Anne's room. See if she's in there. Having herself a nice trip. She's not here. Where'd she go? She got high and left? You can't leave.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, but the phone... Can you please... Thanks.
What's next? I guess I have to first make her believe that I'm Anne Burton. So we'll do the bell puzzle again.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Anne Burton, born in 1975.
Let me just check your name band quickly. Anne Burton. That's fine. I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. I think you got a little confused there, Miss Burton. Good job I spotted this. You wouldn't want to get the wrong medication, would you? Here's your sedative and your methadone. I'm sure you were waiting for this, weren't you, sweetheart? I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that.
Are you insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you?
Dicks. Oh, was he holding me by the scruff of the neck like a cat? Am I the cat? Great. Tripping balls again.
Go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Yep. I didn't really seem to do shit.
The drugs have worked, but I can't let...
Maybe the heart is different? Oh, maybe. We'll try more stuff outside of the drug world first. Let's talk to security real quick.
Sorry, Mom. We'll need to see a discharge.
Right. It seems that a discharge... I feel...
I'm glad. But I can't he should be... Please return to your bed.
This is weird. Yeah, other than the gloves, I don't see how that would... Maybe I can make water balloons with the gloves? This is kind of a chill game because I just use the arrow keys. Gives me space to scratch my beard. Alright, let's find out.
Someone is coming.
Wait.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
Maybe I have to use the gloves to clog the toilet and flood the toilet.
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. Alright. It happens, I guess. I'll see you later.
Now the door's open. Mm-hmm. The nurse, maybe the nurse is now going to have to clean up the mess. Because there's no cleaning staff.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. It's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Time to get the hell out of here.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom. We'll see you soon.
He's been nothing but courteous.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am?
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air. Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients.
Is that really the
without
law?
a full
Anyone?
psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I live with a friend.
I live with a friend. She must be worried sick about me.
A friend? Really? I'm confused. In your suicide note, you said you live alone.
Okay. I lied.
Oh, my cat.
You shouldn't be afraid of opening up, Susan.
No, I know.
Please, it's for your own good that we're doing this. We need to figure out where things have gone wrong and how to fix them.
I'm afraid you'll need a time machine for that, Doctor.
A human mind is the best time machine you can get, Susan. All we need is for you to relax and be honest with me. Can we do that?
Yes, Doctor.
What do you do for a living?
Between jobs.
Between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
I put the TV on so I can watch old TV shows. There's nothing really that I must do. I tend to waste time. My life feels empty. So, in a way, I keep living the life of fictional characters. I keep pretending I'm somebody else.
Which golden girl
Someone
are you,
better.
Susan? Tell me.
Am I making any sense?
You are, Susan. But perhaps you are being too critical about
Are you
yourself.
Blanche?
Well, I'm just being honest. Don't think much of myself right now.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure if I don't see it. It doesn't hurt that much.
Yeah, she said this before.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Another cat. Sorry to keep banging on about the cat, but where's the damn cat? I want a heavy cat in this game. I think that's the conclusion this game is going to want me to come to later.
A good friend. Someone I could finally trust. But I can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon. I've become a social hermit. People avoid me.
You'll have to try to open up a bit. Hopefully the Suicide Watch worker will work with you on that.
Don't think it'll help much. I heard they're not very good.
Really? Sorry to hear that. Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead. Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
That's better.
Definitely better than before the accident.
Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here. With a bit of luck, you will enjoy life again. Suicide attempts often have that effect on people. Same as near-death experience. It makes you realize that you're not ready to die yet. Do you find it hard to concentrate?
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Only sometimes.
I'd suggest you don't consume any alcohol at all for a while. Does that sound like something you can do?
Yeah, sure. I'm not a big drinker anyway.
Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
Yes, I think about it often. But now, I know I can't do it. Still, it won't just go away that easily. I need more time. I need to think it through. I need to find my peace with the world, I guess.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Damn, man. This is kind of a study in suicidal thoughts, isn't it?
I wanted to show everyone how hurt I was deep inside.
Who did you want to know?
I'm not even sure now. People, I guess. Everyone. Myself. I don't really know. Please, ask me about something else.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
Hell yeah, cats.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
Dogs.
Loneliness. I wish I had someone to talk to sometimes.
And yet you seem to avoid people.
Because they're only interested in themselves.
Not all of them, surely. I'm beginning to think you are actually afraid of finding a friend, because it would force you to come out of your shell.
Call it what you like. I'll sure be glad when I find the right person someday.
Have you imagined your funeral, and how people will react to your death?
Probably nobody would come anyway. Can you imagine it? Now that's a sad picture. Loved by no one. Missed only by some cats. No tears shed for me. No flowers on my grave. But that's okay. I never liked flowers. I wouldn't miss that.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Who's Eric?
Eric?
Yes, your husband.
What?
I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
Okay, this is the first time we've introduced a husband. Well, she really doesn't want to talk about Eric.
There's nothing to talk about.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep.
He's creepy,
I
yeah.
slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
What? What's happening? What? I can't do anything. Yeah, I can't do shit. What's happening? Is this a bug? This feels like a bug to me. Shit. Here we go.
I went after her.
Okay,
The ward seemed very quiet.
that was close.
It must have been late at night.
The sprites weren't showing up. That was the problem.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here.
Yep. Yeah. They just disappeared. They were there. Whew.
The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute.
This isn't at all what happened.
Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Oh. I think I understand what's about to happen.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way.
Yep. She's luring me into a trap.
Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
What are we doing on the roof?
Yep.
Liz. What the hell are you doing?
What the hell are you
Why
doing?
is there blood on your clothes?
I was wrong.
Liz.
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
This is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
She's a parasite.
I listened. You're
I was
a nice
right
girl.
about that.
You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener.
Oh, here comes
I
the
like
test.
talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Yeah. She smoked a cigarette and burned in bed.
Okay. You have listened. Maybe you're right.
How the
Or
fuck
maybe
did I
it's
forget
just a
that story?
blind guess.
Holy shit.
But I must jump anyway. I have no choice.
Wait! Please stop and think for a second.
Did you not hear what I said? I have no choice.
Yes, you do! You can choose to come back inside with me, and we'll just forget this like it never happened, okay?
Do you remember that other thing I told you? I'm sure I told you about my flatmates. Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? I bet you don't remember that.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels. When you're trapped, and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You and I could have been good friends, you know. You really listened to everything I said after all. I'll be back. When you need help, I'll be there, Susan. But right now, it's time for me to let go.
No!
Okay, so maybe the doctor did that to her. So the doctor wasn't a red herring, he was just legit evil.
After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning.
No.
She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's alright.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine. I'll go. I don't even care
At
that
this
much
point,
anyway.
I'm gonna stop guessing, because I have no effing clue at any corner what is gonna happen
The
next.
door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long.
Green eyes.
There is no coming back
Cat's
from
eyes.
it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Holy shit. Game over? Okay. Wow. So maybe I'm a cat lady because I have 9 lives. That makes sense. I like that. What?
Who are you?
I am the Crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are 2 doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. I feel it that Susan can't miss them.
Oh, good. That's not scary.
Does Susan like my girls? I knew she would.
You're wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best.
Now she's just annoyed with all the weird shit.
But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
That's the question.
It's very simple. One of my girls always
This puzzle? Come on. I don't remember how to do this.
always lies.
What is,
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
save scum? I wish it stopped staring at me.
You're just an ugly, disgusting, disfigured, foul, hideous thing.
Lots of questions. Oh, this is a mind bender. Which door would you enter to get the reward? Is the other doll a liar? I think that might be the one. No. It says... This is a pickle. I don't think it's any of these. Maybe one of these. Oh, I think this is the one. Which door would the other doll point me to?
Which door would the other doll point me to?
Oh, great, I got a little jingle. So the other doll would point me to that one. This is how I decide if this doll is a liar. So if the other doll would point me to this one, but that one could be the liar. So, shit. I should play this game at night so I can drink. So if the other doll was... Wait, okay, let me logic this out. If Lefty is a liar, then it would... If the other one's a liar, if Lefty's a liar, then it would point me to the opposite door of the truth-telling doll. If Righty's telling the truth, then it would... No. If Lefty's a liar, then it would be the left door, because that would mean Righty is telling the truth, and if Righty was telling the truth, that would be the right door. If Lefty's telling the truth, it has to be the left door. I think you're right, because if Lefty's telling the truth, then Righty would pick the right door, because Righty would be a liar, because the left door would be true. I think that's right. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, good, flowers. I love flowers.
Is this supposed to be my reward? Flowers? I hate flowers. You lied to me. You lied.
I don't think that was a failable thing, though. I think it was just going to be another option anyway.
Did you really think there would be anything precious waiting for you here? Look at the lovely roses. Just like everything else in the room. They just turn into ash.
Oh, I'm back at Mrs. Maggots. Yeah, what a jackass. I don't like this part. be me again? It's always me.
You treacherous, dirty bastard. I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will.
Yeah.
But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal. I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
Badass. What a badass. He brings his victims down here in hospital body bags. It sounds like we're gonna have to die every time to kill these parasites. It's the note I wrote. My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. That's it. Another unlucky victim of the killer. This one looks like she's been dead for a long time. Why would you lock up dead bodies? Yeah. You should never take things for granted, Doc, because this might just be the biggest mistake you've ever made. Oh my god. I was gonna quit at 2:30 and switch to Final Fantasy VIII, but I have to kill this asshole. Oops, I missed that. That's okay. If only I could make it longer. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Oh no, what happened? Why am I stuck? Oh no. Another bug? Taking me out of the atmosphere, game. I'm stuck in examine mode? Yeah, but I can't switch anything. This is bad. This is bad. I think I done goofed. Yeah, I can't even escape. No good. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything helping me out this time around. Can you go to the use option? Yeah, I can't go up or down. I can't do anything. Damn it. Well, let's close out and open it back up, and I'm gonna hope there's an autosave. Wish me luck. If not, I will switch to Final Fantasy VIII. And I'll just get back to where I was off stream. No problem. I have become very comfortable with bugs. Hey, thanks for joining me, Emily. I appreciate it. It was a good time. I'll be back again 7 a.m. tomorrow for more Cat Lady, I assume. Yeah. I'll probably be streaming all day. I don't really have any plans until later tonight, so I'll be around. I'll be around. No, it's only going to bring me back to where I was asking that question, which isn't too far back, so no problem. Alright, so I am going to reset the stream, and I'll be back with Final Fantasy VIII. Once again, thanks for joining me, Emily. I think I saw somebody else as well. We'll see you later. Choo-choo.